New at 6, Cleveland police make an arrest in the shootout at a Little Caesars on the city's east side late Friday night. Tonight, workers described how they were used as human shields while armed robbers and one of their co-workers exchanged gunfire. Channel 3's Ray Strickland has the latest.
4 Little Caesars employees were just 8 minutes away from closing when 3 masked men with guns came inside to rob the place. Cleveland police say it happened on Harvard Avenue just before 10 p.m. Friday. The men held the employees at gunpoint demanding money. But what the robbers didn't know is that the only male employee there had a gun himself. Fearing for his life, that employee began to shoot at the 3 suspects. The suspects returned fire. As the gunfight goes on, the suspects began using the other employees, 3 women, as human shields. The male employee was shot in the arm, but when he fired back, he shot one of the suspects in both legs. The employee was able to drive himself to Metro Hospital after he told police the suspects ran north on East 74th Street, getting away. Around the same time, a man with gunshot wounds identified as 27-year-old Martez Gordon was dropped off at St. Vincent Hospital. He was later transferred to Metro, where police arrested him. Gordon is facing several charges while the other 2 suspects are still out there. There's only vague descriptions of who they are right now, so if you have any information on who they are, contact Cleveland Police. Reporting in Cleveland, Ray Strickland, Channel 3 News.